Welcome back to Wellness Fusion. Today we're talking about gut health and how to protect it. Your gut health is more important than you may realize. It affects everything from digestion and energy levels to mood, immunity, and even brain function. The trillions of bacteria living in your gut, known as your gut microbiome, play a crucial role in maintaining your overall health. But did you know that some of the foods you eat could be wreaking havoc on your gut and throwing this delicate ecosystem out of balance? In today's video, we'll be diving into the absolute worst foods for gut health. These are the foods that can disrupt your gut microbiome, leading to issues like bloating, indigestion, constipation, and even more serious long-term conditions like leaky gut and irritable bowel syndrome. If you want a healthier gut and better overall well-being, these are the foods you should definitely avoid, or at least minimize. Let's get started. At the top of the list of gut-damaging foods are processed and packaged foods. These are the types of foods that dominate most grocery stores and, unfortunately, many of our diets. Things like frozen dinners, chips, prepackaged snacks, and sugary breakfast cereals are not doing your gut any favors. Processed foods are typically high in refined carbohydrates, unhealthy fats, and artificial ingredients, all of which can upset the balance of bacteria in your gut. They often contain very little fiber, which is crucial for feeding the good bacteria in your gut. Fiber acts like a fuel source for beneficial gut bacteria, and without it, those good bacteria begin to die off, leaving more room for harmful bacteria to take over. In addition, processed foods are packed with preservatives, additives, and artificial sweeteners that can irritate the lining of your gut, leading to inflammation. This can increase your risk of developing conditions like leaky gut syndrome, where the gut lining becomes permeable and allows harmful substances to pass into the bloodstream. Tip: to protect your gut, minimize your intake of highly processed foods. Instead, focus on whole, natural foods like fresh fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins. These will nourish your gut and support a diverse and healthy microbiome. Number 2. Sugar is a major culprit when it comes to poor gut health. Excessive consumption of sugar, especially refined sugar, can lead to an overgrowth of harmful bacteria and yeast, such as Candida, in the gut. This imbalance in your gut microbiome can cause digestive discomfort, gas, bloating, and even cravings for more sugar. It's a vicious cycle that harms your gut and your overall health. When you consume high-sugar foods like pastries, candies, sugary drinks, and desserts, you're essentially feeding the bad bacteria and starving the good bacteria. Over time, this can lead to a reduction in the diversity of your gut microbiome, which is associated with various digestive and metabolic disorders. But it's not just refined sugar you need to be wary of. Artificial sweeteners, which are commonly found in diet sodas, sugar-free products, and many low-calorie snacks, can be just as harmful. Studies have shown that artificial sweeteners like aspartame, sucralose, and saccharin can negatively affect gut bacteria, leading to dysbiosis or an imbalance in the gut microbiome. Artificial sweeteners may also interfere with your body's ability to regulate blood sugar, increasing the risk of metabolic issues like insulin resistance and type 2 diabetes. Tip: if you have a sweet tooth, try to satisfy it with natural sweeteners like honey, maple syrup, or stevia, but in moderation. Better yet, opt for fruit, which contains natural sugars along with gut-friendly fiber and antioxidants that support your microbiome. Number 3. Fried foods, think French fries, fried chicken, and donuts, are another major enemy of gut health. These foods are typically cooked in refined oils that are high in omega-6 fatty acids, which can promote inflammation in the body when consumed in excess. Inflammation in the gut is especially harmful because it can damage the gut lining, leading to conditions like leaky gut and irritable bowel syndrome, or IBS. Fried foods also tend to be high in trans fats, which not only raise bad cholesterol levels, but also disrupt the balance of gut bacteria. These fats are difficult to digest, and consuming them regularly can slow down digestion and lead to symptoms like bloating, gas, and indigestion. But the problems with fried foods don't end there. The high fat content can alter the composition of the gut microbiome by reducing the number of beneficial bacteria and promoting the growth of harmful bacteria, leading to further gut imbalances. Tip: try to avoid fried foods as much as possible. Instead, cook your meals using healthier cooking methods like grilling, baking, or steaming. If you're craving something crunchy, air frying is a much healthier option that uses far less oil. Number 4. Dairy can be problematic for many people, especially those who are lactose intolerant. Lactose intolerance occurs when your body doesn't produce enough of the enzyme lactase, which is needed to break down lactose, the sugar found in milk and other dairy products. Without enough lactase, lactose passes through your digestive system undigested, leading to symptoms like gas, bloating, diarrhea, and stomach pain. Even if you're not lactose intolerant, some studies suggest that dairy can still contribute to inflammation in the gut, particularly when consumed in large quantities. Some individuals may also be sensitive to the proteins in dairy, such as casein and whey, which can trigger an immune response and lead to digestive discomfort. Tip: if you suspect that dairy is causing digestive issues, try eliminating it from your diet for a few weeks and see if your symptoms improve. If you still want to enjoy dairy, consider trying some non-pasteurized milk and non-pasteurized types of cheese. Number 5. Gluten, a protein found in wheat, barley, and rye, is another common culprit when it comes to gut health issues. For individuals with celiac disease, consuming gluten triggers an immune response that damages the lining of the small intestine, leading to serious digestive problems. But even if you don't have celiac disease, you could be among the growing number of people who are gluten sensitive. Gluten sensitivity can cause similar symptoms to celiac disease, such as bloating, diarrhea, constipation, fatigue, and brain fog, but without the autoimmune damage. It's thought that gluten can increase gut permeability, or leaky gut, in some individuals, allowing harmful substances to pass through the gut lining into the bloodstream. Gluten-containing foods like bread, pasta, pastries, and baked goods are often made from refined grains, which can spike blood sugar levels and contribute to inflammation, further irritating the gut. If you suspect gluten may be affecting your gut health, try a gluten-free diet for a few weeks and monitor your symptoms. There are plenty of gluten-free alternatives available, including quinoa, rice, buckwheat, and gluten-free oats that can help you maintain a balanced diet while avoiding gut irritation. Number 6. Alcohol can have a devastating effect on gut health when consumed in excess. Drinking too much alcohol can irritate the digestive tract and lead to inflammation, which disrupts the gut barrier and promotes the growth of harmful bacteria. Chronic alcohol consumption is associated with a condition known as dysbiosis, where the balance of good and bad bacteria in the gut is disturbed. Alcohol also increases intestinal permeability, which can lead to a leaky gut. When this happens, toxins, undigested food particles, and harmful bacteria can pass through the gut lining and enter the bloodstream, causing systemic inflammation and potentially contributing to conditions like IBS, liver disease, and metabolic disorders. To protect your gut, limit your alcohol consumption to moderate levels. Experts recommend no more than 1 drink per day for women and 2 drinks per day for men. If you're looking for a gut-friendly option, opt for red wine in moderation, as it contains antioxidants like resveratrol that can have a protective effect on the gut. Number 7. Processed red meat. While red meat in moderation can be part of a balanced diet, processed meats like bacon, sausages, hot dogs, and deli meats are some of the worst offenders when it comes to gut health. Processed meats are often high in sodium, preservatives, and nitrates, all of which can irritate the gut and lead to inflammation. Regular consumption of processed meats has been linked to an increased risk of colon cancer and other digestive disorders, largely due to their negative impact on the gut microbiome. These meats tend to promote the growth of harmful bacteria in the gut while reducing the diversity of beneficial bacteria, leading to gut imbalances. If you're a meat lover, opt for unprocessed, lean meats like chicken, turkey, or fish, and consider incorporating more plant-based protein sources like legumes, beans, and tofu into your diet. Now that we've identified the worst foods for gut health, it's important to remember that healing your gut isn't just about what you avoid. It's also about what you add to your diet. Focus on incorporating gut-friendly foods like fiber-rich vegetables, whole grains, fermented foods like yogurt and sauerkraut, and prebiotic foods like garlic, onions, and bananas, which feed the good bacteria in your gut. Your gut health plays a vital role in your overall well-being, so making the right food choices can have a profound impact on how you feel both physically and mentally. By eliminating or reducing the worst gut-damaging foods, and replacing them with whole, nutrient-dense options, you'll be on your way to a healthier, happier gut. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more tips on how to improve your gut health and overall wellness. Let us know in the comments what our next video should be about, and have a healthy day.